Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial all based on MAC Cosmetics. I have used MAC for many years now, and it was one of my favorite brands growing up, and obviously when I could save up some money to get MAC lipsticks, that was where I started from, and I fell in love and I've been using it ever since. There are so many brands out in the market now, but MAC is one of those brands that will always be my favorite no matter what. So yeah, today I created this look using all MAC goodies. So if you guys are interested in what products I use for today's look, then please keep on watching. So let's get started, shall we? First off, I'm gonna do the eyes as I always do with my makeup, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. To prep my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Paint Pot Soft Ochre. Looks something like this. This is a little bit of a yellow tone primer, so it suits me the best. I'm just gonna use my fingers and just apply it. These paint pots can be quite drying, so that's why I use my fingers just to give it a little bit of movement. So as a makeup artist, I have custom palettes from MAC that I use for my brides, but I'm not going to use those today obviously because they're in my kit. So this is a great alternative. This is the Warm Neutrals palette for a beginner who is looking to, have some MAC shadows in their collection but don't want to go through all of the research and things like that. They have palettes like these, a bunch of other different shade ranges as well. So yeah, so this makes it really handy if you don't want to go through the hassle of picking out all the colors. First off, I'm going to go in with that shade right there. That's called Amber Lights. So let's go ahead and put that all over my eyes. I think Amber Lights is a favorite of a lot of people, and I'm glad they included it in this palette. Next, I'm gonna go in with that shade right there. It's like a matte brown, and I'm gonna use that for the crease. So there's not a dark brown in that palette, so I have a custom palette here, and I'm gonna use that brown shade right there. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of this brown shade, but blend that in, go in with that brown shade right there again. I'm going to go back in with my flat brush and I'm going to go into Amber Lights again, just to intensify it. Back in with the brown shade that we used and intensify the outer corner. So for the inner corners, I'm going to go in with this shade right there. That on my brow bone as well. I'm going to go in with a liquid liner, and this is the Penultimate liner in black. I usually use Black Track from MAC, and that's usually I use it on my clients because it's a gel liner. I find applying gel liners on my clients easier than using liquid liner, But for myself, I'm fine with using liquid liner on myself. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with this penultimate liner and create a wing with it. Now that I have my liner on, I'm going to go in and do the bottom half of the eye. Going to go in with MAC Smolder. This is an old favorite. So I'm going to take a small shader brush. This is 219. Use the same brown shade and just run that underneath. Everything is looking well blended. I'm going to go in with mascara. This is the MAC Extended Giga Black Lash. Now, it's only good for the bottom lashes. So because I'm going to put false lashes anyways on top, this mascara is just going to be fine. For lashes, and I'm going to use the MAC 48 lashes. These are quite on the fluttery side, and I really liked them when I saw them in store. I'm going to apply these false lashes off camera and I'll be right back. Let's just go ahead and get started on the face. Now, I don't usually use MAC primers. They're not my absolute favorite. But I do have a sample from them. This is MAC Prep&Prime Skin, and I'm gonna use this today for my demo, and I'm gonna try this out actually, just because MAC primers are usually not talked about, I guess, a whole lot. I know the MAC stroke cream is pretty popular, but it's not for combination skin, and I have combination skin. So for those of you who have dry skin, MAC stroke cream would be really nice. But for me, I tend to not use MAC primers in general. That's just me. So I'm going to start off with foundation, and this is the MatchMaster Foundation in the shade 6.0. I haven't used it in so long actually. Take a flat shader brush and just going to work that in. Now the MatchMaster Foundation is a medium coverage foundation. It's not full coverage like the Studio Fix, but I quite like it because I'm not a fan of full coverage foundations anyway. And I think the MatchMaster range is really good for those of you who have olive undertones. I find that really good for, someone like me. And if you were wondering, I am an NC 35 in a regular shade. I'm going to use two concealers today. One is the Select Cover Up, which is closer to my skin tone, and then I'm going to use the MAC Prep&Prime in dark, which is again it won't be as dark as this one. So I'm going to show you how I use it. So the Select Cover Up is just a really nice lightweight kind of concealer. It's not fully heavy, but I really like it. With the Prep&Prime now, I'm going to use this to highlight my inner corners and bridge of my nose, a little bit on the center. So you can see it's already creating like a nice highlighted effect. I'm gonna go in with the Prep&Prime translucent powder, and this is just a regular translucent powder. So if you don't want to have more coverage, use the translucent powder. If you want more coverage, obviously they have the Studio Fix powder as well, which you can use. But personally, I like to use the translucent powder. I'm gonna go in with the Studio Duo, and this is in a Latte Sheen Semi-Sweet. I'm gonna use the contour side of it to contour my face. If you're looking for contour sticks that are really good quality, be sure to check out MAC. They do really good stuff. It is newer in their line, but quite like it. I'm gonna blend that in back with my foundation brush. I'm done with contouring, so I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and this is Give Me Sun. Next up is blush, and I'm gonna use this Pearlescent face powder, and I just swirl the brush overall in the pan and just use it as a blush. So many highlighters from MAC, but this is one of my favorites. Extra Dimension highlighter in the shade Superb, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Let me show you like how gorgeous is that highlighter. Okay, before I go in and put on lip, I'm gonna use the Prolong Wear waterproof brow gel. And this is in shade Espresso, I think. Oh, Ebony. Sorry. Just gonna run that through my brows just to set them. I wanted something bold for my lips. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with Chilli. This is a kind of rustic red. And actually, funny story, I was glamming up my friend for her reception, and she used this lipstick. She wanted me to use this lipstick on her, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have that color. So I went and got it, and yeah, I want to put this on. So always with any red, just use a lip liner with it. Today I'm kind of short on time, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in with the Fix Plus setting spray. And this one I got the limited edition scent in coconut. But yeah, Fix Plus is probably the holy grail of all setting sprays. So that's it for the tutorial, you guys. I'll zoom you guys in for a closer look at the makeup. That completes this makeup tutorial on MAC Cosmetics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I loved creating it. Something to look out for in MAC is their Extra Dimension formula. they have these in highlighters and blushes, and that formula is like my absolute favorite formula so far. So if you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you head out, so that I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, thanks. Bye guys.